Good morning, this is Diane Cisneros, and I am back and I'm going to do a short video for you on how to use up some of our antique brads and buttons and different things that we have, some, especially if they're retired and you want to change them up a little bit. I'm going to show you how you can do that. And I've done one video previously, I believe, for this one. This was an antique brad. I dipped it in Versamark and then dipped it in Pool Party embossing powder and heated it. Now, when I went to a meeting the other night, I demonstrated these frosty buttons, and everyone liked them, so I'm going to show you how to do that. These are called designer buttons, and they are clear. And they're beautiful just the way they are, but I was thinking maybe in the winter time we might want to do something a little frosty. So in order to use glitter, we have to add one more step. And with this button, there is nothing to hang on to like there is a brad. So I'm going to go ahead and put a dimensional on the back and then stick it to my finger. And then I'm going to put it in the Versamark. Then I'm going to dip it in heat and stick powder. And let me get my heat gun ready here. I forgot to plug that in. Okay. So I'm ready to go with my heat. And I've got this all covered with Versamark, heat and stick. Just push it right down in there, so it's okay if it... Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now, I'm going to just put it down. This is the only difficult part about this. And then I'm going to grab it underneath with my tweezers. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. And we're going to heat this. Good Lord. Okay, there it is. Okay. Now watch this melt. This is just going to melt real quick. And I think I banged it, so I'm going to dunk it in there again. I'm going to get ready here to put my dazzling diamonds on. I want that ready. And I'm going to go ahead and heat again. And this ends up being a glue when it's melted. You see that? Okay, so now I'm going to dip it in dazzling diamonds and re-grab it. And then I'm going to heat it again. And that's just to help it set a little bit. It'll go down into that heat and stick. So there we have it. Now, what I did was, I took one of our large rhinestones, and those are still in the new catalog. Those are in the new catalog this year. And I'm going to drop that down inside. And now I have a beautiful button. And that is something probably you would use during the holidays. Or, I don't know, wedding, whatever. But it is a beautiful frosted button. And I have a dimensional on the back there, so that's why you can see it. And then I have one more that I was going to show you, and that is these little in-color brads. Now, no matter what, these are little polka dot brads. And this one is easy to hang on to. It's green, and I'm going to show you how the green is going to shine through. I'm going to put it on Versamark. I'm going to dunk it in heat and stick. And then I'm going to grab it with my tweezers. Let's dunk it again. I think I missed the edge. And then I'm going to melt that. Okay, so it's all ready to go, and now I'm going to dunk it in Dazzling Diamonds and reheat just a little bit. And what you get is that color underneath shines through. So we have a little green frosty brad. And so I'm going to tell you about these others. Okay, this is the polka dot brad that was in the Island Indigo. This one was a coral. Then you've seen me do these. These were antique brads that I just dipped in embossing powder. This was a polka dot brad that I dipped in silver embossing powder. This was a metal silver brad that I dipped in Melon Mambo, Versamark and Melon Mambo embossing powder. Now this one was a big metal brad, and it had an indentation in the center with a flower in it. So I dipped it very heavily into the Versamark, dipped it in heat and stick, melted it, and then dropped the glass glitter on it. And then I just used my fingers to tap around the edge so that it looked even. And that's another thing you can do with those big brads, because those are retired. So if you have retired brads and you want to make use of them, feel free to use embossing powder for one technique, and then the other one, if you're going to use glitter, you have to have some heat and stick. So I hope that's helpful, and I will see you again soon. My box of new products is coming in today, so I will try to make a video of some of my new things. Talk to you soon.